Don't. When I first heard the battle and escape theme from this game, I was like, yeah, this is very blastcore. This is gonna be Naker's core. New genre just dropped, Rednex core. I wonder if you can still buy Rednex, like the band. I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second, I'm logging onto the official Rednex website. I think it's in their store? I need to get to the official Rednex store immediately. Let's see, Rednex thong, no. Oh no, can you not buy Rednex anymore? Oh no, they took the ability to buy Rednex off of the website. You can't buy Rednex anymore. They used to have an option on their shop that said, buy the entire band, $1 million, and I don't know if it was real. I feel like it might have been. Oh wait, no, it says here in the shop description, the prices range from a few cents for a download to 2 million euros for the whole band, so they bumped up the price at some point, but then they removed the ability to buy them entirely, so damn. I can't buy Rednex. My life's dream ruined. What has Rednex even done recently? Have they made anything? Like, their site is still up. Apparently they did put out a new single in 2025. It was good objection. They only made 3 albums? I guess I guess, yeah, it was just kind of Cotton Eye Joe, huh? He asked me to name a redneck song, gun to my head. That wasn't Cotton Eye Joe, I'd get shot. Apparently they had a lot of number ones. Cotton Eye Joe was the only one that got, like, US recognition now. It's very funny that of all things, a Swedish band is the one role-playing rednecks. I'm just glad my internet seems to be cooperating again, because I wanted to stream this last week, but of course the day I wanted to do that was when my internet was dropping all of the frames. Yeah, we're gonna play some Far Far West today. I got a key from Fireshine Games. Just kind of popped in my inbox randomly. I was like, I've seen people enjoy this, I tried it out, and yeah, I enjoy this game. Author Blues has gotten a couple of like, there was an issue on YouTube where some ding-dong was claiming the Super Mario World castle theme because he used it in a remix of one of his songs or something, and like, I think it was one of those automated copyright claim setups, so like every single video that had the Mario castle theme, which is a lot of Mario videos, were getting copyright claimed by this random dude, and I think that he eventually did release it because, you know, a lot of people rightfully gave him shit for it. But, it's getting harder. It's getting harder to do anything even remotely close to licensed stuff on YouTube these days. Somebody claimed a single black frame as the IP and was hitting people for it. I think I've heard, like, people try to copyright claim literal silence. Like, literally nothing. And we're successfully getting stuff down because the concept of DMCA is fundamentally flawed. You can issue a DMCA with no problem. You can do that shit automated. If you want to contest it, you have to submit proof that you own it. You have to submit your real name. You have to identify yourself, but like... Ugh. What a pain. But yeah, we're going to play some Far Far West today. A little bit of yeehaw gaming. Like I said, I got a key for this, but I've been playing a ton of it, and it's quite good. I played a little bit before the game actually came out, but I was not allowed to stream it because embargo, but it's good. Awooga. I'll just run solo because I don't want to... I can't imagine people will, but I just don't want to run into, you know, randos deciding today I'm going to do a racism, you know? So Far Far West, if you never heard of it, is up to 4-player co-op, multiplayer, shoot-em-up, co-op, extraction type deal. Kind of like Helldivers, not really like an extraction shooter, but the idea is you have to drop in on a map, you get some objectives, and then you have to go to a specific point to get out of the map, so... But I've been playing a bit, I've got my guy leveled up, I've got some weapons. I might do a little bit of shotgun gaming, actually. Got my shotgun? Yeah. I'll keep the revolver for now, I might bump the difficulty down to level up the Sheriff Star. So there's a bunch of different weapons. Your character, like, the skins are all cosmetic. Actually, let me turn on cursor capture so you can see. Capture cursor, bang. So right now there are 5 items, or 5 weapons. I have 4 of the 5. You can get them by finding fragments in stages. You start with only this one at the top, the quad cylinder. I'm liking the shotgun and the minigun. Those are quite good. I unlocked the leverage. I haven't tried it. Basically, this is kind of your generic assault rifle, does everything, isn't great at anything specifically, but isn't bad at anything specifically. This is your shotgun. It's a video game shotgun. Sniper rifle, I don't have any progress on that yet, because I don't know that I want to go for sniping. This game seems very hectic to try and sit down and carefully aim a shot. Then your minigun, it's a minigun, it shoot very fast, it does not have good accuracy, it fire lots of bullet. And then leverage is kind of your, like, semi-auto. So strong individual bullets, doesn't fire super quickly, but not quite as committal as the sniper. Then you got your secondaries. Revolver is kind of your... I don't know if the bow is actually better for long-range stuff, but I feel like the revolver is kind of my option for when I'm playing, like, shotgun. Really solid at long range, really good accuracy, doesn't fire super fast, but it gets the job done. And then bow, I don't have it yet, but apparently you can do, like, explosive arrows, dual revolvers. What if you wanted a second revolver? Boomerang, I don't have that yet, I can't speak for that. And then Sheriff Star, I just unlocked. Throws, like, ninja stars that throw, well, Sheriff Stars that get stuck in the ground, you can pick them up after. You can also customize your weapons. There are levels. You can get up to 20 upgrades per level for, you know, get to level 20 and then it caps. After that point you need to prestige, but you have to get level 100 for your prestige, so you'll be playing a lot for that. So these are all freely customizable. You can customize your stats as you like. You don't have to lock in, and you get refunds fully. You don't have to worry about, you know, wasting your currency to try something out and decide you don't like it. So all the stats are there, pretty self-explanatory. Draw speed is just when you pull out the weapon, it's how long it takes until it's ready to go. Then you have jokers. Jokers are modifiers for your weapons, and yourself as well. We need to get to the other jokers to check those out. But there's little modifiers. So the one I have equipped right now is Reload Mastery, which reloads empty clips faster, and then chance for enemies to drop ammo when they die. You can buy jokers directly, or you can gamble for them, and there's no, like, real money loot boxes in this game. Like, it's all the in-game currency gambling. You don't spend any real money to gamble in this game, thank God. Yeah, I want to get another Joker set up for this one, but I don't have enough souls for it yet, so I gotta do some more missions. There's also certain Jokers that are locked. So, for example, these ones you need to get to a certain level to get these ones, the unique Jokers. And Jokers have different equipment costs, so like the blue ones are 3, purples are 4, and I believe reds are 5, maybe? I have not actually gotten any reds yet. But basically 1, 2, 3... Actually... Oh no, these are all green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 once you get to red. So same deal with your sidearm. These can also be customized. You level up a weapon just by dealing damage with it. Not sure if I want to... I don't think I want to aim for the revolver specifically. Close-up rounds could be alright, or reload mastery. Maybe I'll just double up on that, because revolver you have to reload a lot. So I like having faster reloads. I also put a little bit of lifesteal, because that's the only place you can get it. And your sidearm, you can also pick an elemental for it. They have combos, so like, if you combo, I believe acid and fire, it causes little explosions. Acid and electricity causes like little lightning plumes, sort of. And I haven't messed around with Thunder primary stuff too much, but I know Thunder and Acid, at the very least, causes little explosions. And then you have your throwables. So by default, you get an ammo pack. There's other throwables as well. Create a healing area. Create a shockwave. I don't know if this is going to be particularly useful. And then just explodes into healing pickups. I don't know if this actually does damage, is the thing. If this is just for, like, you know, hyper jumping, that could be useful if you're speedrunning, but I think ammo pack by default is kind of the most well-rounded. I'm going to switch to revolver real quick. You also got your customizations, because what would cowboy be without cool hats and whatnot? So there's a bunch of different skins. Most of them can be unlocked with money, with gold, which you just get by doing missions. And there's also special skins that you need to do objectives for. So like this one, I believe, was an objective skin. Same with this. There's this one, which is just kill 25,000 dudes. And then this one from the dev's previous game, which was Pumpkin Jack, or one of their previous games. I think this comes out for the Halloween event, so you'll probably be able to grab this around October. Yeah, there's stuff like completing missions, little quest lines and stuff, so... There are money sinks once you get all your upgrades and stuff. And then you gotta have emotes. You got your finger guns. T-pose, very important. Yeah, your arms are fully detached. Which is probably a lot easier to do, honestly. I don't mind it. I want to get this one. I need to find more of the music discs, though. I like this one. You unlock it by losing 10 times. Or just, you know, grab a spell. Set a spell. Set a spell, sorry. Then there's titles. I haven't touched these yet. A lot of these are, I like Slopmancer, you gotta get level 100 in acid. Yeah, these ones are all objective based, and the rest are, I think the basic ones are mostly just spend some money, yeah. Right now I'm kind of saving my money for weapon upgrades. This guy just tells you, go review the game on Steam. This is where you can pick your spells, so you can equip up to 3 different spells. There are 5 quote-unquote elements, I guess. So, fire, pretty much all exclusively for dealing damage. Lightning is a little more... like, it does damage, but there's also support options, like, you can do a super jump, you can make a portal, you can swap positions with an enemy, or you can just do, you know, a big thunder strike. And then acid, a lot of damage over time stuff, as you might imagine. I have all these short spells because there's a Joker that I have that synergizes really nicely with those. I'll show that in a second. And then there's Voodoo, which is kind of more supportive, draining life, controlling enemies, that kind of stuff. There's like AoE heals, there's reviving heals, or just rescues. Invincibility and high speed to allies inside of the zone, but that is a 2-minute plus cooldown by default, so you don't get to spam that. And then Cactus, which is kind of your deployables. So like you have mines, turrets, spikes that damage and slow enemies, lures, or just summon a cactus golem. I haven't used these too much. I like this setup because, again, I'll show the Joker in a second. Not the Batman Joker. Also, you better believe all these little things can be punched and whatnot. So this is where you can gamble. Oh, they actually show the odds now. That's a new update. I only have the one legendary Joker. So you can also customize your hero. Your character has different stats as well. Give yourself more max ammo, more health, spell cooldown reduction, speed and jump height. I max out speed and jump height because I like going fast. I play arena shooters. I know how important it is to go fast. So right now I have an extra jump, like a just built-in double jump. And then this one, there's a legendary Joker. You can't even buy the legendary Jokers. I think they have to be gambled for. So any spell with a base cooldown of 35 seconds or less has 20% reduced cooldown, so you get to spam spells, but it does require 5 slots. And then I'm going to try this one out, the Disgrace Joker, where you do not get to have a horse, but your movement speed goes up by 30%. Because normally you get a horse to run around the map quickly, but I'm going to try one without horse and see how that works out, because stacking a bunch of speed bonuses is very fun in this game, because you can do stuff like this. Like I could just jump from here to the sheriff's office and back with the double jump. Big jumps, big ups. You can also get additional Jokers inside of stages. The ones at the base are just the ones that you start with. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a mission real quick. I don't have... Hellfire isn't available yet. I believe Jungle is unlockable. And then I just recently unlocked the Woodlands. Are there any music discs that I'm missing? Might do a canyon map just to try and get another music disc, because I want to get that Dance Man. So the way this works, it's kind of similar to Deep Rock Galactic. You've got a set of missions that you can pick. You don't get to decide which the objectives are, so let's say you really hate fighting the bird, for example. You can re-roll them or just pick a different mission, but in general, I feel like there's enough variety that I don't feel like, oh, I gotta re-roll these, you know? And then you roll out. So I find very hard is I think the most comfortable difficulty. Like, Nightmare is a little too much. The dynamite guys are way too fucking good, you'll see. Because there's a bunch of different enemies in this game, and some are more annoying than others. Dynamite guys. Because on Nightmare mode, they get better aim. They aim to where you're going rather than just where you are, so you can't really kite them as effectively. And then they also do a lot more damage, because everything does more damage on Nightmare. So that's kind of my big problem with the mode right now. It's not really like... It's not fun challenging, it's just like hard. So you've got your objectives on the map, so if you wanted to, you could just go straight to objective, straight to boss, and then go out, and that's it. But there's a bunch of hidden stuff on the map as well that isn't necessarily marked. Like, there's the side objectives with the question marks, and then there's also quest lines with these little guys. I'm not going to do it because I already finished it. Oh. Why did a nuke just explode? This game has nukes. Concerning. So those guys, you'll see little guys in the air with orbs sometimes. They will basically shoot artillery at you from the sky. You gotta shoot them down. Whenever you see these little houses, like destroyed areas with little souls on them, that means that you have to destroy it or it'll keep spawning dudes. So I'm gonna use my acid spell, because I like using acid spell to destroy these. You also have a melee. It's okay, it's not particularly strong. This isn't really like a melee-centric game. You can do it. There are some jokers that make it stronger, but I wouldn't recommend it. These guys with the little red smoke are marauders. They put up shields, which are really annoying. Thankfully, I've got enough mobility that I can kind of just get in there and wreck them. They will drop some cash usually, and sometimes they can drop some good jokers as well. These big green circles will start a storm if you step in them, and a storm is basically like an ambush, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to step in the big obvious spotlights. These guys, the dynamite dudes, hate these dudes. Yeah, you can see I'm doing my combo, does like a little lightning explosion, and leaves lightning terrain on the ground, which also deals some more damage over time. Tee. This game also has a very good feature where if you reload when your clip is full, you do a fun little animation. Excuse me. These are ammo. You have kind of a soft time limit in that there's a limited amount of ammunition on the map, so eventually you will, if you're not careful, you'll just kind of drain yourself dry. These are health pickups. They give you health. Your guy makes a funny noise when you drink them, and then these are utilities, which are just your throwables. That's a nuke. You want to see what happens when you shoot a nuke? I'm gonna get it back right over here. So you might see the little circle of fire and think, oh, that's not too big of a range. It is a big range. Don't get close. Don't be anywhere near when a nuke goes off, because it's very easy to just die. Oh, traitor. I don't have enough money because I just started the map. So this is... I don't know if there's a trader on every single map, but you can buy jokers with some of the gold you find. These little orange pickups are gold. Okay, yeah, this is the objective right here. Side objectives will give you a bunch of experience, give you gold, sometimes some souls, a couple different currencies. Have I done this already? Yes. There's also no fall damage, so jump as high as you want. So, side missions, oh god, these guys are also problems. All your spells are just cooldowns. There's a couple ways to reduce the cooldowns, but it's not like you cast mana. Get out of here. Snakes stop you from attacking and casting spells, and they have a really bad habit of, like, jumping on you right when you go to cast something. Like, I feel like they're coded to do it. Alright, so this side objective is we gotta connect all the batteries, but there's also dudes on my butt. I also like the speed bonus because it lets me use acid spray a lot better. Alright, are we done? No. This is the second hardest difficulty, so you're gonna get a lot of enemies spawning on you. But there are lower difficulties that are less suffocating. I like very hard though. Very hard's good. So the biggest thing for this, because the first time I tried it, I was so confused as to how this was possible. You can just go through the fence. You don't have to build a path around it to the antenna there. then when you do a side objective, you usually get a reward. Usually get some money, sometimes it's just souls, sometimes you get a joker. So that one, I already know where the trader is, but now it shows her on the map, so you'll know wherever she is, and you get a discount. But I don't like spending my money at the trader too much, because it means it's less money for you at the end. There's also stuff like this, you'll find little gold veins. Oh, hold on. Minigunners are like priority 2, well, on very hard priority 3 probably, I would say the Deadeyes, like the floating railgun dudes. Those are priority 1, and then the dynamite guys are priority 2. You can also try and kind of like snipe these guys before they put their shields up at you. Usually once you get close enough, they'll start shielding, but you can also just kind of do this. Yeehaw. It's a lot easier to find all this stuff when you're playing multiplayer, but unfortunately I had folks for last week when I was intending to stream it, but now people are doing their own things, which is fine. Alright, that's done. Where to go next? Actually, usually the objectives will have ammo pickups, like ammo and secondary ammo and health and throwables, so it's a good place to restock if you need some pickups. Just, you know, don't be that guy and spend 1 ammo and be like, oh, I need to refill, I need to top off, because even just a single missing ammo will consume the entire thing. Weak. There's a snake. I did hear a snake. Oh, money guy. Ignore all these other dudes. I got a money guy. I gotta kill him. There's like loot goblins that are pretty rare. They drop weapon blueprints and they drop money. Shield guys have a little hole that you can shoot through. The dynamite explosion is also, like, it is not guaranteed damage if you're in the radius. If you're, like, on the edge of it, it'll just launch you instead of hurting you. A lot of money early on, damn. So I believe most items require 6 fragments, at least for weapons. I think the throwables are only, like, 3 or 4. I'm just gonna go here, I'm gonna kite them all together so I can acid spray. The other nice thing with the cantrip Joker I have is that it makes ammo consumption a lot less of an issue because you get to save a lot. Pig. I'm not a huge fan of the pig Joker, but it's good to have regardless. You can trade it sometimes or sell it. Or not sell it, you can convert it into a different Joker. Hey man. That's what I thought I saw. You also cannot disable those spotlights, they're just there. The other nice thing with the speed bonus is that since you're going so quickly, you get to cover all the ground in acid, which means that the lightning combo does a ton of damage. 1 second. Saw a pig spawn. Regular guys don't take too much to melee, but once you get the big boys, the don't melee shield dudes, it's not a good idea. We're good on ammo, I think. Bev it up. We got 5 of them. What is this one? Oh, right, this is the one where you have to keep the flow in the center. I remember this one. So the right valve brings up the liquid. Left valve lowers it. You're gonna be seeing a lot of double jumping. I just like jumping. I like going up. I like uppies. So they very slowly go up or down during the event. Like this one's going up. I gotta put it more central. This one's gonna go down. And then you get to do all this while getting attacked by enemies, so... kind of where the trouble... I'm out completely out of revolver ammo. Wow. That's rare. Alright. Oh, moo cow. Whenever you hear that little... ah, that's a minigun guy. They're thankfully pretty, you know, apparent when they show up. They like to yell, which is good. I kind of wish the dynamite guys were a little more visible, though, because they have a really bad tendency to immediately fire the dynamite and then just peace out. They're already gone by the time you get up close to one. I gotta fix this. Just kite them around for a little bit. These are mostly regular guys. Also, the minigun guys, thankfully, will never... I need to find some revolver ammo. I do not want to snipe these guys. There we go. I heard a snake. There's also a combo with the drain, where, like, if you do it near patches of, like, damage, it will create little healing items, if that makes sense. Cool pickups. I need to empty this one out. Huh. Did it really bottom out again? Or overfill? The cows are not, like, super dangerous on lower difficulties, but on higher difficulties, A, they do way more damage, and since they launch you, it's a lot more likely that you're going to be getting knocked into a group of really bad stuff. Alright, I should probably grab some ammo now. You can also just spam this. Just to hear the eagle constantly. Hey! What? Oh, there's another dynamite guy somewhere. Are you on the cliff? You are on the cliff. So that's the main objective. So at this point you can go do the boss and then leave, but there's more stuff on the map. I want to go around. Yeah, sure, I'll pick up. Just me in this map, so I don't have to worry about, like, slurping up all the goodies for myself. Yeah, I don't need a zipline. Ooh. Sometimes these have jokers inside of them as well. Alright, so the red areas are very dangerous, but usually have goodies in them. You can get a good chunk of money, some souls. That's another nuke barrel. I don't want to touch that. You can also carry the... If it's not a little nuke guy walking around, you can carry it with you, but... this is dangerous. Oh, yeah? Nope, I walked right in the red thing, or the blue thing that I said I wasn't going to walk into. Well, now you get to see what happens when a storm happens. These guys will also fight enemies, but in general, you don't want to have them around. It is usually bad for Bitcoin to have marauders just shooting at stuff. I should get these healing. No! Who's still shooting? Cut that out. Moo cow. Moo cows, plural. That's a lot of moo cows. How many cows are in this wave? Apparently these guys, the Deadeyes, the little jetpack sniper dudes, they're apparently going to be nerfed. More damage, but more gravity. You know what? We got plenty of uppies. My speed doesn't go down, it's just gravity, so we just kind of splat back on the ground whenever you jump. Hello? You've yeed your last haw. Was there a spawner nearby? Whenever you see an enemy that's like kind of blue and ethereal, that means that it came from either a spawner or a boss. And since there is no boss, yeah, there we go. I want to barf on this. Yeah, the animations, like, for a game that is early access, it's very polished. Like, these guys aren't too bad. They will shoot at you from, like, behind rocks and stuff, but as long as you move a little bit, it's fine. Just if you stand completely still, they will get you, which is, you know, fair. Danger zone, beware. We rootin' and or tootin'. Oh, that's my cow. Or my pig. I thought I summoned a cow. Hey, man. No, there's... So, these guys, they'll have health bars, like these mini-boss dudes. They are scarier. I want to get that spawner, though. Thing with this setup I have right here, I find that I get killed not by enemies, but by the terrain, like getting caught on a tree or something. Alright, look out. You can also punch the healing bells that spawn sometimes. Alright, what are you? Ooh. And that's free cooldown for me. I'll gladly take that. Still debating if I want to splash the extra cooldown reduction on my character stats as well. Because 20% for the Joker I have is quite a bit. A lot of Jokers. Higher difficulties also generally give better Jokers. Generally. Yeah, I kind of wish these guys, like, either glowed, like, brighter, or they had, like, more cooldown time after firing dynamite. Oh, this one's really good if you can keep... Stop that. This one's really good if you can keep full HP. Damage airborne, nothing wrong with that. Fire rate when aiming, nothing wrong with that. I think I've done this quest already. Yeah, I've done all these ones. This is to unlock the far north. I could do it again for a little bit more experience, but it takes a while. So normally you do have a horse to kind of move a little bit faster, although I'm honestly pretty fast. I'd say with the level of speed I have, a horse isn't necessarily required. Where I heard someone honk shoe, honk shoe. Generally also in danger zones you'll find those mini-boss dudes. They're a lot more common. Is there anything else here, or is it just the side quest? I think it's just the side quest here. We got a bunch of Jokers. Really? Alright, Very Hard also has invisible versions of these guys. Honestly, not that scary. Anyways, nuke time. I wanted to pop that before it became a problem for me later on, because they will continue to follow you. Actually, you know what? Since there's a throwable right here anyways, I'll just top off. Oh, that's dynamite, not a throwable. Dynamite crates have infinite dynamite, but you do have to light them. They're fine, but I generally think using your weapons and such are a better option. Oh, that was kind of a waste of throwable. Oh well. It'll be fine. The wishing wells. You can get a random goodie. I find it's often a nuke, so I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, teleported trader. You're over here now. Oh, you're in the well. Oh, this is not helpful for me. Let's take more ammo. Like, I know there's also the chance for, like, other things to happen, but I find, like, the past, like, 5 or so times I've done it, I think 3 of them have been nukes. Big. Biggie. A bell shot. Sometimes there are also... I don't know if it's, like, fixed, but sometimes you will find jokers sitting around as well. Just, like, in these little, like, pre-made structures. And sometimes these chests can also have some money inside. It's not just always ammo and health. We're not going to do the boss yet. Disgrace, your horse does not want to be with you. Ow. Oh, that wasn't the saw blade. I thought the saw blade went rogue and came after me. No. Thankfully, when you pick up jokers, you get a hit, like a full heal. They're not a full heal, it's like 50 health, I think, but it's enough for me for a full heal. Another enemy spawner, more free souls, don't mind if I do. Ooh. Ah, I don't have any pyro spells. I'll still take it, but I'm not happy. There are some jokers that give you passive benefits, like there's one that increases your max health for every joker you have. I don't find that one as good in multiplayer, though. Not gonna do the boss just yet. I do not want to challenge the saloon to combat. I'm gonna group all these guys together so I can acid up. Alright, you can also ping objectives on your map and they show up on everybody's screen. Ooh. You can hear my truck backing up. You just hear beep, beep. I don't want to step in that. That seems like it would be bad to step in. But I also want the souls. These little green piles of bones as well, those will set off storms, so do not step in those. You can detonate them by shooting them from a safe distance, but if you touch one, you start a storm. So please don't step in those. Oh, it's a mini boss fight here, or a Thunderdome, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I kind of wish the pigs popped earlier, because you have to shoot them multiple times. The thing is not just that you hit a pig once and it explodes. Like, it takes quite a bit of bonks, so... so as soon as I clean out these guys, this causes a basically a mini event where you have to kill as many dudes as you can in 30 seconds. That's another saw blade. This might be hard. You might die. Are you sure? This gets a little chaotic when there are 4 people inside of the Thunderdome. Ah. Piggy. Cheers, mate. Reloading an empty clip is even faster. I already have one of those jokers equipped, so that'll be very funny. Healing for 20 seconds is very nice. Lower gravity. Well, I think it's... the one that I have right now is... 20% increase? Oh no, so we're back at neutral for gravity now. Between the moon gravity and the heavy boy. Moon gravity is very funny, but I don't think it's quite as useful as having like an extra jump or more like movement speed, jump height, that kind of stuff. Also, here's my personal recommendation. When you see one of these guys and you think, maybe I could make it work with the Thunderdome fight, don't do that. There's not enough space inside of the Thunderdome circle. You'll die. You'll die and kill all your friends. I do kind of wish you could, like, use spells on the little bones, but you have to specifically, like, attack them with either explosions or bullets. Not a huge deal if it's, like, not in an area you're planning on hanging out in, but sometimes it will spawn near objectives and stuff, and you really don't want to have them around. I don't think items despawn either, like pickups and stuff. Stop it. So you can just pre-open these, which is honestly kind of a good idea, I think, in some cases, because like if there's a little side objective outpost somewhere, you really don't want to have to sit down and stand still for a moment to open a chest to get some health if you really need it at that point. I think it's honestly better off just having it pre-opened. What's a spawner? Okay, there's not a spawner. Slap, slap. Oh, I got a mini boss. Miniature boss. Railgunners too. I should handle you first. The only problem with these guys, the lightning, it looks like it should hit them, it doesn't actually hit them, and you gotta, like, flying in the air. Which sucks, because you could use it really effectively against birds otherwise, but I guess they don't want it to be too good. Ooh, more move speed. Love that. Okay, we'll go back to higher gravity, but also having plus 40% damage now. Okay, so this one is kind of a Morse code deal where you have to listen to the tones. So thankfully they do give you a reference chart. Wait, was that just 4? Oh, that was 5. So you punch in the code. That's 6. Please don't be 7, please don't be 7. Another 6. And then here's a fun little trick, since we already know the first 3, we can just hold down the button, you don't even have to listen to the last one. There's no penalty for just swapping through them. Should be some ammo here. How am I looking on revolver? Looking good. Don't need bevs. Blah. The light blue spectral guys are also really, really weak. Like, they'll die to anything, basically. I think snakes, they don't actually hurt you unless you let them stay on you too long. You can also climb ropes if you hold down F. Oh. It is a rootin' tootin' good time. It's like the Outback Steakhouse, no rules, just right. This is the target practice one. So this is a... Usually the acid will take care of all the regular dudes. Between the acid and the lightning puddles on the ground, like, something will be dead. Now, shield guys, on the other hand, are a little spicier. A lot of dudes here. Any more? Any more? Still more. Okay. So, as I was trying to say, there's a gimmick here where you have to hit 10 targets, so just find them. I don't know if these are all the same. Like in the same locations every time. So progression is like you have character progression where like you can customize your weapons and items and stuff. And then you also unlock new weapons. Harder difficulties give you more experience. But are harder. Another one. One more. Sometimes it can be difficult to see the last one depending on the lighting. Because you're looking for purple on a sea of light blue. Is that it? No, that's ammo pickup. There it is. So doing that gives you a medallion, which are 1 of 4 on the map, and I believe you have to collect these all in a single visit. No, you... Like, as soon as you do the main objective, like the green marker we did earlier, you can then go do the boss, and after that point, you don't have to leave immediately, but it is very recommended because enemies will constantly spawn. So the idea is once you kill the boss, you go to the train. So the idea is like you kind of push as much as you can to get treats. Because if you don't actually extract, you lose. Like, you don't lose everything, but you don't get to keep like your gold and stuff, I believe. Yeah, it's like Helldivers, exactly. Actually do, if I do like this, does that work? Oh yeah. I think you can punch these, you gotta be pretty close though. Depending on what weapon you're using, you may want to get somebody else to do these for you. And then again, if you're one of those people who picked like full bow and sniper, then you kinda... you get everything that's coming to you. Also, in case you're wondering why my bullets make chicken noises, that's a joker I picked up. You can also, like, barf acid or whatever, but that may not be the best use of your cooldowns if you have dudes around. Another run and gun. This is really good for the minigun. Move speed when reloading, sure, why not? I missed... yeah. I was gonna say, I think I missed one. So sometimes you'll get these, which are just a bunch of souls. So that's 200 souls in the bank. Generally, I find souls to be more valuable. Then there's this, which... I think I know what's going on with these, but I gotta figure out how to actually use the data. So, if you know, don't tell me. I want to figure it out. Do you want to take a screenshot of that for later? So I have reference. Alright, restocked. Ooh. Thank God these guys have the big red smoke trails. Yeah, right now, I wanted to try Nightmare a couple times, but it's too oppressive with the dynamite dudes. It feels like the thing, like, you really do need other people around, otherwise it's just going to be... The thing with Nightmare is a single mistake will end the run, basically, because you take so much damage. And that wouldn't be so bad, because I have the ability to, you know, move around and stuff, but... when it is also improving their aim and making them much better... Oops. Hold on one second. Ammo is... You'd have to be actively trying to run out of ammo on the entire map, I think, because ammo does not respawn. Like, eventually, if you are thorough and wasteful enough, you will run through every stash of ammo on the map, but you have to be trying really hard for that, because there is plenty to pick up. It's more just the individual areas where you have to be careful about not just, like, dumping all of your resources, you know? Also, these railgun dudes, once they fire, you cannot dodge. If they have a beat on you, you take damage, so the idea is you have to interrupt them by shooting them. What's that? Kill that cow first. More. A lot of turret guys over here. Oh, this is a terrible place for the spotlight to be, huh? Okay, I think I can swing around this way and get it. There is a Joker that increases your soul income at the end of a map, but even then, I find gold to be a lot more common. Is that my last one? No, I still need 3 more on this map. Each map has, like, a bunch of bonus goodies, like there's Hunter's Graves, there's music box fragments. What do we got here? I think we got pretty much all the big objectives. Like, there are still things that are not marked on the map, like there's secret objectives that just will never be marked. I want more of these. I want there to be more cabin launchers. Actually, wait a minute. Wagon launchers. Is there anything down here? No. These let you go really far. I love these. I want more of them. Ooh. You'll 50 HP instead of dying to fatal hit. That's great. That's right. Fortnite invented the concept of bounce pads. It was Sonic Boom. I think we got most of the stuff on the map, though. All the big stuff. We go ahead and fight the boss. Just gonna have to run back without having my horse. I also, like, there's edges of the map, there's stuff like this, but I don't believe it's like instant death pits. I don't think that exists in this game. It's all just for, coming back to the main area. Okay, I think... let's move to the boss. Let's mosey. Just like everybody's favorite cowboy, Cloud Strife, says, let's mosey. flashbang myself. But in case you're wondering, is a saloon like a euphemism for something? No, it is just a saloon. You are just fighting a saloon. I think boss fights are kind of why... Oh, they're planning on nerfing the Deadeyes because they have a tendency to go outside of the Thunderdome and shoot at you, which is very fucking annoying. I don't remember if lightning works on that. Doesn't work super well, I think. Oh god, that reload. Who the hell is Nulas? Who's this Nulas guy gonna be? It's like the western version of Xehanort, it's Nulas. This boss doesn't take direct damage, it just takes a little bit of damage when you destroy a little, like, pallet of wood or whatever, so... Certain bosses you can absolutely, like, rush down and do a ton of damage to, but this guy you have to specifically break all the little bits. Unfortunately, my acid spray does not work, I've tested that. Acid is a really solid spell otherwise, but for this boss specifically... Okay, you're not doing the animation, huh? There you go. Early access! Can get some health back, actually. Throwing furniture at me. A lot of the bosses in this game kind of make you look up, which is painful for gamers. I should probably get some ammo. You can puke on birds, thankfully, but lightning is not great for them. Minigun's really nice for this fight. I might play minigun after. The miniature gun. Saw that vortex come my way. I want those healing items that they're going to despawn. Oh, I got them. Alright. So once you destroy all the bits and take all the health down, then you have to kill the spirit. Which is pretty easy, but it will fly away and you still have dudes after you. I don't remember you can acid it. You can. Alright, cool. Bosses always give you a weapon fragment. Okay, so once you kill the boss, a permanent storm starts up. And it is time to go. Oh. It's always time for gold. It's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it. You can hit enemies with the pickaxe, it's not a great way to fight enemies. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Wait, that's music. I heard music. Storms are also dangerous because they vastly reduce your viewing distance. I don't know if you can double up on storms during the escape, but I don't want to test that right now. Oh, there's more gold. No, I can't. Not there. No, I don't think this game has, like, bottomless death pits. Oh, there's time for more souls, though. I'm not gonna pick up that Joker, though. You gotta stand still to pick up Jokers, and that's scary. Alright, I'm gonna do a big ol' puke. Just sweep the entire battlefield. Kill 30 dudes. Oh, it's time for a bevy. Oh, I want the souls. I think the souls do float away eventually, so you can't just leave them forever. Pick explode. Oh god, of course. I swear the minigun guys just spawn when you're not looking. Like, they just appear. I know everything kind of does that, but usually it's out of range of your vision. We're fighting ghost everything. We're fighting ghost birds, ghost cows, ghost minigunners, ghost horses. Thank you the train does not hurt you if it runs into you, because I'd be dead. I do kind of wish there was a Joker that, like, gave you more vision when a storm happened. I think that could be a cool concept for a Joker. Yeah, based on the damage you do with each type or character, I guess, for hero experience, I think that's based on the objectives you do. You get experience, and then weapons are based on the damage, so... You can go right in and jump into another mission, but I'm going to go back to the saloon because I want to try the minigun for a bit. Maybe after I'll bump down the difficulty to, like, hard and try out, like the sheriff stars or something. Actually, I want to get that Joker that regenerates ammo. Because that seems like it could be really good for the ninja stars. Gold Prospector Joker. Oh, do I just get it? Hold up. Because there's a different Joker that gives a chance for enemies to drop money. Is it a weapon Joker? Or do I have to buy it? No, I didn't see any legendary Jokers there. Where is... Called Gold Prospector. Yeah, that orange text, which made me think... Oh no, it's a green one. Okay. So this is one that just gives you gold at the end of a mission. And Soul Reaper as well, if you just want to get some extra souls. I probably should try and work that in, but I like the movement speed too much. Because there's this Joker where you cannot pick up ammo, but you passively regenerate ammo. And that sounds really busted, but it is a bit of a liability during boss fights, I find, because usually you'll use more ammo than the regen, like, procs. So it's really good for exploring, because then it means, like, nobody else really has to worry about ammo pickups. Like, you can kind of just... You're passively giving the rest of the team more ammo by virtue of you not needing it as much, but then during boss fights, you really gotta make every shot count. Because the regen is quite slow. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the jokers I've got right now. The jorkers. Because I want to get... There's 2 more joker slots, but you need to be level 42 and 50 for those ones. So then I could do something like have an extra jump, or reduction in spell cooldowns even more, but then you have minus 30% HP. Actually, do jokers always just give you? Because I don't think I have this equipped. Or does that just mean it heals more? Because I thought that was like a card effect, but I don't have it equipped. I wonder if they just made that global. Could definitely slap a big joker on my shotgun. I don't know what I want, though. Another reload mastery, maybe. Ammo supplies, so I can double up on that. No, the number of links between... Like, that shows how much they cost. So white ones cost 1, green is 2, blue is 3, purple is 4, and then red or legendary are 5s. Those are 5 cost. Do some minigun gaming. Oh god, I have so much joker space on this one. Weak link is maybe not the best choice if you're going for minigun or shotgun. Headbang is just a bonus, but it's slightly less than weak link. The kill counter is above 10, the minigun fires twice as fast. 3% chance to fire a random elemental bullet instead of a regular bullet. Actually, we're pretty close on that one. I could just work on unlocking that. I don't know if I get a free copy of it, though, if that does mean I have to buy it. I think I would have to buy it. Because it says ×0, and I don't know if you get a free copy of it. How are we doing on the bow? We can buy the bow. Start working on tracking something else. You want to see, what are the jokers available for this guy? Bend to speed. What jokers have we got? Certain jokers don't apply, so they don't even show up. Like, I don't think this one has any kind of reload stuff, so they don't show up. Charge for 2 seconds to fire 3 arrows in a cone. Bend speed reduces charge time. Charge for 4 seconds to fire massive explosive arrow. Bend speed reduces charge time. I'm gonna test it. There is like a firing range, so you can test out weapons if you want to see what they're like. Wish there was a better, further away target that I could test with to see like the drop on this. Fully charged, it's not too bad, but if you don't charge at all, it is a significant drop. Actually, what is 38, 37? No, the aiming sight doesn't really sync up, but I wonder if it would like clip into the model or something if you tried to have it look that way, or it could just be oversight. Let's see, what do I want to start working towards? Apparently this doesn't use ammo, which is interesting. I'm not sure how good it is, though. I'll track it. I'll probably leave, like, the packs to the very end, because these feel a little... like, they're useful, but I feel like the ammo pack is just universally good to have in any situation. We'll do a little bit of minigun gaming. I'll try the Sheriff Star for a bit. Let's go gambling! Oh. I've gotten a couple stacks of those on one of my runs, and it was very silly. Just constantly generating more and more jokers. Actually, do the stars have any... They do have, like, a little bit of a drop-off, but I feel like for most enemies that you could actually see, it's not going to matter too much. The big issue with the stars is that, like, you cannot reload them. Like, you get 17 stars and then you have to go pick them up. So if you miss, if you shoot into the air and you miss, that's just kind of it for that star until you go pick up more. So it feels like a very high-risk weapon, but I'm going to give it a try. Oh, let's go gambling! I can't stop winning! Actually, that's really nice. I know that I'm gonna... I could probably squeeze in once I get level 42. I might trade in the second horse, or the movement speed buff. I definitely have to save the stars for dangerous dudes, though. Let's go to... Let's go to the woodlands, because I like the way it looks. It's nice and green. The big issue I have with the maps you start with in this game, they're all kind of very similar, like desert themed, which is fine for a Western game, but it would be nice if maybe they swap the order so you get like the canyon or something later, and you start with woodlands for a little bit more visual variety. Because the starting 3 maps kind of feel very samey. I was also real curious, because the skin I'm using right now, it's basically just one of the Marauder dudes. And I was curious to see if it had the red puff of smoke. It does not, thank God, otherwise you would eat all the friendly fire. This game is friendly fire, by the way. Oh, hey, Nuke. Goodbye, Railgunner. I think I hear Marauders nearby, actually. It's actually not too much close by me. Let's swing around to the bottom first. Actually, no, let's... Yeah, let's go to the bottom. I have accuracy bumped up on my minigun, but even then I would not use it to snipe. Yeah, minigun has just the one clip, basically, like you don't reload. Individual shots in the minigun, not, you know, as strong as a shotgun or whatever, but you get to fire Brazilian bullets. Which is nice, because a lot of enemies have a tendency to just kind of walk straight at you. Alright, where'd he go? Acid Mastery. Nothing wrong with that. Soul Siphon. Soul Siphon. And Soul Siphon. And the soul still burns. Okay, this is fine for dealing with railgunners. The only problem is when you gotta pick it up. That wasn't environmental glowing, that was a spotlight. I thought that was just like a green... I thought it was just a natural occurring light. Well, time to battle. Squeak! Is that a Marauder? No. Moo cow. The aim on the soul drain is really generous, thankfully. Like, as long as there's something roughly near where you're pointing, you will suck a little soul out. Oh, picking these up might suck a little bit, though. I wonder how the lazy perk interacts with the ninja stars, actually. Gotta test that out. I thought those were more sky turret dudes. I did not generate any minigun ammo for that, unfortunately. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Yeah, you come over here, please. He's got the little ninja star lodged in his head. I should probably get some ammo. Looks like a lot of ammo, but it goes pretty quickly. You guys are still not dead? Alright, that's enough out of you. I don't know if there's a way to destroy the shields, like if you just shoot them enough, but generally you don't want to fight them head on if you can help it. Your spells do go through their shields, though. You can just acid spray. Just gonna do some easy kills with this so I can get a little bit of experience. Oh, gold tooth. Free gold is always nice. Alright, I think we're good in here. Oh yeah, I haven't showed it off that much, but every weapon has like an alt fire, and usually it's just zooming in, but since the minigun does not have a scope, it just kind of does this. You can preload it, kind of like you're playing heavy TF2. Alright, man. You literally waited until I picked up the Joker. It wasn't even that... You came at me as soon as I spawned. Like, you had to wait till I get the Joker. Don't forget the Joker. Double damage. Nice. Not tremendously powerful on minigun, I think, but still, it's more damage. It's good. I can also see shield guys being a real problem for the sheriff stars. Okay, I think we've cleared out the danger zone, mostly. Oh right, this map has bees. I forgot this map has cyber bees, mechanical bees. They chase you, and if they get to you, they deal a lot of damage. I'm out. It's easier to kind of corral them around. If you're playing multiplayer, you can have one person try and lure them. Since I'm solo today, I gotta just... Generally, the best strategy, I think, is just pop them as soon as you see them, unless they're already in a good spot. Because you really don't want them coming back during, you know, a Thunderdome event or whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to wish. Alright. Nuke, 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 nuke. Oh, oh. That's a new one. I haven't seen this one yet. Is this permanent? I guess it's easier to see the big beams now, but this is a new one. Oh yeah, this map has mushrooms you can eat that make things very difficult to look at for a bit. Thankfully it's pretty short. Let's reload. Damn it. Snakes are relentless. Okay. I'm actually gonna pop my soul steal and then do lightning. The benefit is there is no benefit. It's potentially good. Sometimes you get money, sometimes you get souls, sometimes bad things happen. It is gambling. The gimmick for this little soul camp is that you have to match the symbols. Just a little memory game, basically. Hold this L. I think I've seen the slash yet. Nice, the slash. There's no penalty for, like, messing up the match. You just try again. It's more just the time, like, while dudes are fighting you. Ah, bees! Cyber bees. Where even was that side objective? Oh no, that was it. That was the side objective. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the exit first because I want to clear out the danger zone. Regular enemies generally do not respawn unless it's a storm, like the non-spectral ones. So you can actually clear out danger zones if they're in a bad spot. For example, when you're going to extract and then there's also a danger zone on top of it, so there's mini-bosses and marauders and shit. I feel like the glow thing should apply to when it's dark. They should buff it. There are some jokers that don't really do anything. Like, they do give you a little health bonus when you pick them up, but mechanically they don't have anything that directly benefits you. There's some marauders. I wonder if you could punch through the shield. Your arms go through it or not. We'll pick up some gold. Well, I will pick up some gold after all these guys are done with. A little bit of cash. Right now, I think my big bottleneck is souls. Like, at this point, I've kind of... 20 is the cap for your gear by default. I believe you can get it a little bit higher if you prestige. But that is a little bit beyond where I am right now. Oh, I stepped in a thing. That's fine. That's fine, he said. It was not fine. Oh, god, this place sucks to fight too. There's all the trees in the way. Kill these guys because they make the ground very unsafe. These guys are also kind of a nightmare in the forest because they have all the trees to take cover behind. Run out of ammo soon. I should probably get out of here. Oh yeah, even back here I'm not safe, goddamn. Quite the range. I could maybe use that, but I'm completely out of ammo, huh? I do see a grave. The one advantage of having the zero visibility is that the graves are a lot easier to see. Ooh. Did I see a chest up here? No, that was just a lamp. Oh, that's right. I've got deployables. I forgot. Really? I didn't pick up any of those? Okay. We're not doing so hot. I see you were one hit from exploding. Actually, no, that's good. That's light. I need that. No. Okay, this is going to be some healing. That'll help. The good news is that these are all, like, non-spectral enemies, so I am clearing them out for later. It is just real rough that I think I ran around the map and aggroed basically everything for a little bit, so... Not that. Oh, there's a spawner over here, though. Really gotta focus these guys down first, honestly. Playing bolts. Another acid cooldown. It's always good. Okay. I think I have a moment to breathe now. Bees. Where even am I? We went all the way to this danger zone over here. I don't know if we actually count it as, like, clearing it out. Like, you never permanently remove a danger zone marker from the map, but you can kill most of the dangerous enemies from it. It's also the weird mushroom. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. That one lit up that time. Last time I found a weird mushroom, it didn't do anything. Now it lights up. I wonder if there's more than one in the map and I have to do them in order or something, maybe? Come on. Like, no joke, I didn't realize bees were a mechanic when I first started playing this map, and I just went to a barn and like, oh yeah, I'll pick up some ammo, get some stuff, and then my health just started dropping. Like, really fast. I went to 100 down to like 30 in a second or two. Ah, minigun and minigun communication. Have to be in order or something? Lights up. Yeah, maybe there's like a bunch of mushrooms I gotta touch around the map, do a quick little lap on the outside, maybe. Thankfully, they glow pretty brightly. As far as I can tell, there is no, like, out of bounds either. Like, I think either Wobbly or Dubs, one of them was just going and going and going, and they just started going off the map indicator entirely. Any secrets over here? That doesn't seem like it. I wonder if you can multi-stack the dark modifier. Like if you find another wishing well and you get another stack of darkness. It's like, we're turning off your flashlight now. Good luck. Have fun. This is the one by the exit. This is the one I wanted to clear out originally. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the ninja stars. Because, like, the damage is... I know it's not leveled up at all. I know it's a level 1, but... it does feel like it's a lot more work to get very similar results to a revolver. With the added penalty of then, if you miss, you semi-permanently lose a bullet if it goes into the, you know, the sky or something. But early access is what it's for. Hopefully they do have like a built-in feedback, like you can just go to the thing in the town and it takes you right to their feedback form for the game, so if you decide, I don't like this, you can submit some feedback. This game is done very well, so I imagine you'll probably see a lot of patches and whatnot. I feel like they will be working on this for a while. All the shields are just stacking up in the trees there. But yeah, like, you can buff the stars like you buff your other weapons, but it does feel like at level 1... Kind of just feels like the revolver is better. The one advantage the stars have, I guess, is that they don't have to reload, but, like... you also can't miss, is the big thing. Okay. I like how I was doing this map earlier, like, we're starting up with the idea, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this map, it's gonna be... a nice little change of scenery, and then darkness modifier, you are not gonna see anything. Shoot that guy, but... oh. Out of stars. There we go. I'm gonna try to leave the stuff on the extraction area untouched, because I want to have a backup in case I need it. There's also the problem where using the ninja stars, like if you're using it as your precision weapon, then against enemies in the sky like that, it's like you really have to go run it back down, and it kind of sucks. Bees. Should need some ammo. Oh, that's a candle. I thought that was ammunition. Is that dynamite or a utility pickup? That is dynamite. God damn it. The one time I don't want it to be gold. Very obvious where the mines are, at least. Gentlemen, please. Actually, no, I do need that ammo still. There we go. It's like, I know there is for sure a regular ammo pack in there somewhere. Myself a little bit of room to work with so I can bail out if need be. Okay. Pull all levers in the correct order. Ow. Enemies in general, like the sound design is good for identifying, like you hear that kind of hollow bell, almost like a bell sound, that means that these guys are shooting air artillery. A lot of these guys, actually. Does that go through? Yes. Thread the needle. There we go. Sometimes trees feel like they have hitboxes that are way too big. Like, there will be a single branch, it will block every single bullet you send its way. I should probably take out the spawner, otherwise I'm gonna have exploding guys constantly coming at me. God, I couldn't imagine doing this in nightmare mode with the darkness right now. Alright, orders, levers in correct order. Okay. Yeah. Just in order? Nope. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, then skip 1. Skip that one, then go back. Get a little push. Maybe I'll just finish this mission because I don't want to do like the entire map clear out with no visibility. It's already going to be hard enough. Push, little cart. The cart doesn't actually take damage or anything. It's just you stand on top of it, you know. God, there's no way I'm going to hit these railgunners, though. Where are you? Don't forget the Joker. I don't think the minigun can even take advantage of fire rate while aiming, because you don't aim with the minigun, technically. I think it's only for weapons that have aim down sights. Some events also, like this one, is a permanent storm event, basically, until you get the cart to where it needs to go. Is that the trader? Oh no, it's a cow. The old combo. I actually don't think there's any events that have, like, if the thing gets destroyed or it takes too much damage or whatever, there's a failure. Like, there's escort things where you have to escort a dude, but I don't think you can actually die. Okay. Let's grab these jokers. Another thing that's kind of useless for minigun, actually, because minigun does not reload. It has an animation for when you press R. Looks like it's reloading, but you just kind of crank it a little bit. I'm not going to go fight this Marauders, honestly. Okay. Right, the boss and the extraction is down to the south. I do kind of wish the negative modifiers were temporary for the wishing wells, because like darkness for the entire level, that's a little much. Probably submit some feedback about that. Thankfully, this guy is easier to kill than the saloon because you just kind of shoot at him a bunch. The scariest mechanic where he does the big energy waves are kind of like... That's basically solved by having a double jump and the speed ups and all that. Just don't get too close to him because otherwise you can't dodge these waves. Yeah, like 38 damage on a crit for a weapon that you have to be extremely precise for. It kind of feels like I could just pull out my revolver and do kind of the same thing. Probably need to get more levels, but... I'll do one more lap and then get from ammo pickup. Oh, there's another problem. I don't think the stars come out until he's dead. Unless it pops out of bosses eventually? No, because I saw them stuck in his model, but... Yeah, I don't think ninja stars are worth the squeeze, at least with the one I've got set up. Take some health because it's on cooldown, might as well. Minigunners aren't too scary. Like, this is a pretty big arena. I probably could just circle strafe. I want to try, actually, if I go, like... I wanted to try doing the detonation on the ground, but of course that's when he decided I'm going to fly away. Be a bit of a hater. Yeah, like right now I've burned through 2 clips of ammo, and the ammo regen perk, the one that just regens ammo but you don't get to pick it up, I would not have gotten that much ammo back. Drop some acid puddles. The nice thing with the drain is also you get health directly just by hitting. It's only 20, but it's a nice way to top off if you need it. Should take out most of the regular dudes there. Did I mention before, like, most of my deaths would probably end up coming from trees? Just getting caught on a piece of scenery as opposed to the actual enemies killing me. No railguns. That's not particularly yeehaw of you. Almost got him. Boomerang fragment. Top off on ammo. Sure, why not? I was gonna say, time to get on the horse, but I don't have a horse. Horseless behavior. Your horse does get spooked if you run into an area that has a bunch of enemies or you take a bunch of damage. And you get launched off, so... I feel like I'm going fast enough without it. Honestly, with the horse, too, it'd be awkward to navigate in the darkness. Like, I'd almost certainly be running into random trees and stuff. Let him come a little closer. Bird. Start puking. Wave. Explosive rats. That would have been great earlier. I've seen a non-zero number of attempts end because people tried to pick up a Joker at the very end. Like, no, don't do it. Unless it is actually going to completely save the run, like, just don't. It is not worth jeopardizing the entire run because you want slightly faster reload speed. Make everybody else have to revive you. Yeehaw. I need to get so much more damage with the that's the other problem with the Sheriff Star, is that I do feel like the dealing damage equaling experience can be a problem for certain weapons. Like, admittedly, I lean pretty heavily on my minigun that run. But, it'd be nice if there was, like, an additional bonus that you got based on your mission performance. Elemental Spin Joker. D. Now the question is, do I get those for free or is that just unlocked for purchase? I got plenty of space for it. Okay, no, you just get one for free. Cool. Okay, so the unique ones also take 5 slots, functionally the same as legendaries. And I got space for 2 more, or I could trade out some of these guys. I might also want to double up on ammo supply, because making that 10% chance would be very nice. Doesn't help for bosses, but... How much is that? 500 souls. Creaking Skull. There's a lot of creaking skulls in this game. I don't think Destroyer is great. Because you just have the one clip, so like the first, 25% would be great, but then unless you're dumping ammo pickups constantly or generating with lazy, it's not a great pickup. I'm not sure how much damage the pickaxes do. I want to finish that mission. I don't remember that's the one for getting all the secret medallions, though, because I gotta sit down and do a big hunt and find out where they are. What does the star customize? Like, what kind of jokers does he get again? Two jumps while holding sheriff stars. 30% move speed and pickup range. If that's passive... The problem is, like, it's still... It's not really solving the issue with the stars, though. Because, like, yeah, you can pick them up from farther away, but you still have the problem of if it is a faraway enemy and they are either over a pit or in the air and you happen to miss, then you're not getting that back. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like stars might need a little bit of a balance tweak. How much is that buff? 7% each pip there. It'd be cool if there was like ricochet, if you could get like ricochet between enemies if they're close enough. I think the revolver's just better. It's like, yeah, you have to reload it, but also with any other gun, when you fire a bullet, regardless of whether or not it hits or misses, that's it. You don't have to worry about going to pick it up again. What is the lever action? Instantly reload 2 bullets from your reserve on kill. Consecutive shots without missing grant 5% damage, stacking up to 50%. That could be good. Yeah, like these ones, they kind of play into the strengths of the weapon, whereas the ninja stars are just like, you can pick up the stuff you dropped a little easier, but like, you still saw during that boss fight, like I stuck the boss with a ton of stars and then that was it. I couldn't go pick them up because they're still inside of them. Maybe have them deal damage over time or something. I don't know. Might do a little bit more shotgun gaming. Try and get these guys. This one I'm not super excited about. The first bullet in your magazine, whatever. This one could be silly. If you have a big clip. Just double up on reload mastery. Or double ammo supply would also be pretty safe. Weak spot refund, you have to stack a bunch of it for it to be consistently useful, and I find, like, this is a full refill, so you could just, instead, just have a 10% chance for any enemy that you kill, which is, you're going to be killing a lot of enemies. Just get a full refill, so I think I'd rather just get ammo supply. Yeah, prestiging, you gotta be level 100, so I don't know if it fully resets the leveling thing. And then revolver. I haven't found any jokers that are like, oh man, I gotta get. Fire mid-reload at the right moment to chain fire all bullets with low accuracy. Does that use your next clip? How does that work? Boomerang. Oh, you got the one fragment too. Maybe I'll avoid Wishing Wells because I just don't want to play the rest of the stage in full dark. Actually, are there any more weapons I can buy? Because I think I had another one that I was waiting on money for, and I've got a good chunk of it now. Long Ranger, I have no fragments for that. I guess I don't. You know, that sounds like it's time to buy a skin, maybe. Or an emote. It's also mount skins. I have the the cool flames mount, which you don't get to see right now because I'm using the haha you go faster but your horse hates you Joker. This one is the money sink. This one is 25,000 gold. Are these all? Okay, all the horses are money sinks. With the, I think this is the only one that comes from request. The V6 horse. Problem is these ones are like 3,000. 30 graves, trade 3 times with the wandering trader. 2,000 gold. Ah, we'll hold off. Hold off for now. Let's make sure I have the right gear equipped. Shotgun, revolver. Revolver, shotgun. It's too far north. Actually, have I done any quests here? I don't think I have. Let's fight a train. I hope they add more, like, modifiers to missions directly. Because right now it's just kind of like, the objectives and bosses are different, but that's kind of it. It'd be cool if there was one, like, maybe you have that permanent, for example, there's one where, like, tornadoes spawn and chase you through the map. It'd be cool if you could do one of those for increased rewards, but also extra risk. Or have certain stuff like extra amounts of enemies spawn, or stuff like that. Storms happen every 5 minutes. Alright. Let's head over here. So the quests are... You can do one quest per visit, basically. Realign the mirrors to find old mailbags. Plow through the frozen mailmen to receive the delivery routes. And you get the jungle map. This reminds me of a puzzle. Who's spectral? I keep thinking the green lighting. I keep thinking that's just environmental, but I think there wasn't either. Like I said, gamers can't look up. And thankfully, I can at least see what I'm doing now. I'm not just kind of fighting blind. Acid usually doesn't kill the minigunners in one spray, but it'll make them very weak. What even hit me there? Oh, there's another moo cow! Many moo cows. I need to make sure, I need to get in the habit of, like, letting my entire clip empty out, because then when I get the empty clip, I get the very funny fast reload. I get that. Many cows. Many jokers. Hello? Oh. Oh, you can't pathfind. That's so sad. Just puke on a building and it explodes. Alright. Reline these mirrors. Oh. First I'm gonna kill these railgunners. Thought that was a cowboy hat. I just saw that little black outline. Oh, these are spectral birds. There's a spawner nearby somewhere. Do I still have the confetti joker, or did I pick that up? I think I slapped that on because I just gambled and got one of those randomly. Does this hurt you? No. Alright. How do I line this? Oh, here we go. I should probably find where I need to point this thing. Although I could also just knock out the side camp real quick. Nice shooting, Andy. You're my favorite deputy. She is. This one you just gotta let the skulls go into the circle. Step off the pad when it gets there, otherwise you have to wait for it to go around again. Oh, was that too far? No. This part can be kind of annoying because enemies have a tendency to stream in bit by bit. So you're trying to stand on these and not get killed, but then, you know, somebody starts taking pot shots, launching dynamite at you. Oh, there's a forging. There's a forge in the corner here. Knock that out real quick. Very aggressive ice physics, goddamn. Guys usually don't move from behind their shields. Usually. Oh, I see, that's the whistle of the train. I was like, what is that noise? Is that a new enemy? No. It is a train. Air puke. The other thing with the rail gunners is that even if you run behind cover, they will still charge the shot, and if you pop back out thinking like, oh, they don't have a beat on anymore, they will immediately just pop you. So be careful. I'm not gonna spend my lightning here. Getting a lot of drops from my ammo now. I wonder if they stack together, like if you put them on both your sidearm and your primary, I wonder if that actually like adds up. That could also be a strong option, just constantly generating ammo. So, item fragments, the forges, you force a storm, but then you guaranteed get an item fragment. It's worth it. Unless you have all the items unlocked, it's worth it. Eventually they're going to be for skins, like extra fragments. Right now there's no use for them once you get the item unlocked. It is pretty impressive, like, for how early access this game is, because it's just recently, like, fully entered early access. There were, like, a couple of playtests before, but they were pretty private, I think. It wasn't, like, a global thing. Very polished game. I'm kind of tempted to go for like a full cooldown setup. Because like there's a couple that give you, I think, 30% cooldown, but it tanks your HP by 30%, so I wonder how feasible that would be if I just went all spells. Go like cantrip, go for cooldown reduction. Wonder how feasible that is. Probably better for the longer cooldown spells though, like the multi-minute cooldowns. Oh, that's scary. Who's shooting at me? Someone's shooting at me. Oh, you can't pathfind. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, brother. We'll take out some marauders. That's money in the bank. Also, the other nice thing with Drain is that if you miss, like if there's nothing in range or you just miss entirely, you get your cast back. It doesn't get wasted. It'd be cool if they added, like, more chances for, like, jokers in chest or something. Maybe not as high as the joker that it's supposed to give that to you, but just like a low chance. I don't think I've seen that happen without a Joker. I also need to finish that quest, I forgot. Go do this side objective, because we're here. Yes, yes, I hear you. Willie hears ya. Willie don't care. He'll pull these guys in too, take them all out. Oh, is this the one where I gotta pan for gold? Not a huge fan of doing this one solo, it kinda stinks. Yeah. It'd be nice if there was an option to, like, make it so when you're solo, it just groups the controls together rather than separating them. You'll see what I mean. There's a spawner nearby. Those are spectral birds. I feel like there's a spawner. I don't know where. Really? I'm not dead? Impressive. Actually, pick up, yeah, there's definitely a spawner nearby, because there's lots of spectral dudes. Oh, on top of the mountain, is it? No. There it is. Piggy. Okay. So the gimmick to this area is that there's this little crane that you can move around, and there's little yellow glows that if you pull the crane over them, it sucks gold out of the ground. Is there another spawner? Or are those the guys that just didn't fully despawn from last time? No, I don't think so. Must have just gotten kited around a little bit. Some gold. Gonna get a bunch of gold for doing this one too. Yeah, this is kind of my big complaint, is that playing solo, you have to move to the other platform. Where in the hell did you come from? It's also very confusing, because the treasure chest here, like you see the glow there, that's not a gold pickup, that is just the glow from the chest. Valve, 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 valve. It's not environmental light, is it? No. There we go. Oh no, chat, I'm in a danger zone. Gotta get every piece of gold for the chest to open. The nice thing is you get the gold from the chest, and then you also get to take the gold that was on the magnet. Trick shot. Sweet, and reloading. Alright, still gotta figure out the... Right, I forgot I don't have a horse. So gotta figure out the mirror thing. So right now it's pointing here. Oh, that is a disc fragment. Oh, that's a disc fragment. Christmas 2025. There are no objectives that require, like, double jump or extra movement. Should all be doable with base kit, so... let me go up here so you maybe see where the next mirror is, if there is one close by. Oh, is that it? Do I have to shoot it at that? That looks like it, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, too much. Okay, it's pretty generous. It auto does it for you. Can I climb this? Can I shimmy? I can shimmy. I can shimmy. Only Bart Shimpson. Oh, there's a lot of gold over here. And there's the next mirror. Making this noise. Oh, there we go. Found the noise. Like I said, they're coded. I swear they're coded to jump on you as soon as you cast something and interrupt any kind of channeled stuff. Dynamite explode. Alright, so this is back there? Is that the next one? Can I even aim it that way? I think I can. There we go. Wow, this guy can point at things! And then where's the last one? Is it the last one? Should be another... like a white glow. I think that's a spawner up there. I don't think that's it. Back here? No, this is the exit. Oh no, this is where I started, actually. That's not the exit. Where the heck is the last mirror? Or the next mirror? That was outside of the circle. Guess the hitbox is a lot more generous than the indicator shows. None for me, thanks. In here. All right, that's only 20 damage. I thought it was more. A little choke point I got here. The one consolation prize, I believe, of setting off the spotlights is that I don't think they come back after you do that. Which is good, because you could troll the fuck out of an online session just by constantly triggering storms, which you already can do, but... Ah, it was an accident, I accidentally stood in it, haha. I guess we gotta fight another thing. Got a nightmare mode, especially. Just sabotage every session you get to. Blech. Some epic trolls to be had. I gotta shoot it back at the start? No, where do I want me to point this? Yeah, it just says realign the mirrors to find old mailbags. I don't see the last one. Oh, there it is. I thought that was just part of the sky. Alright, we have to go to space now. I've had a couple of runs where I got multiple stacks of like extra jumps and extra dashes, and you get to really schmoove if you stack those up. Like easily faster than a horse. Go ahead, shoot at me, I know how to circle strafe. I know how to circle strafe and form dudes up into an orderly line. You're fucked. I do think that the draw speed stat, like how fast you pull out your weapon, I feel like that needs a buff because that doesn't work for when you reload a weapon. Like, it doesn't change how quickly you ready it back up. It's just when you switch to that weapon, which is kind of underwhelming. Most weapons ready up pretty quickly. I feel like the points in those stats are kind of a waste. Oh, I was gonna say, you're on the ground? This is a fun little setup. 14 kills. 28 kills. 32 kills. Who dares? I also keep forgetting, I do have lifesteal on the revolver as well. I don't think there's any Mario damage. I'm pretty sure you can't Goomba Stomp. Mario is not an elemental yet. Where's this one again? 3 dots. Did that not? There we go. I think I tapped one of the other ones. There's the plus. It's a spawner nearby. Hold this L. Was this one? No. That was on the back rows. Oh, there's the dots. Oh, there's more over here. Thought I was done. Slash. Nope. Give me them souls. Honestly, I feel like stomp damage is probably... Well, the way the game is currently set up, it's too risky. Unless it also, like, launched enemies away or something. Where did this come from? I think it's like loot goblins exploding, but I don't know what kills them. We don't want to go there just yet. I still gotta do the quest. Quest? Oh, come on. Okay, where's... I think that's it. You can also tell where a danger zone is when you see all this, like, floating ghost debris. The screen starts tinting red, that means it's a danger zone. There's a lot of these steps, damn. I feel like enemies in this map are having trouble pathfinding on the cliffs. They weren't designed for elevations. There's also planned to be a new enemy type, like berserkers, I guess. But they're not in the game yet. That'd be cool. There's a BCRE, like a selection option, but you can't actually go into the category yet, it just says coming soon. There it is. Oops. Nope, too far. Wish you had a bit of a better viewing angle on some of these. Is there anything up here while I'm here? Oh, there's a trader. Yeah, I'll take another jump. That sounds great, actually. I'm kind of at the point where now I don't need to conserve money as much. Oh yeah, here's the passive ammo regen, which again is fine for the stage itself. I think just for boss fights, it is a little rough. I wouldn't mind if the regen speed was buffed a tiny bit. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's go keep on doing this quest. Yeah. What's going on down there? Can it actually hit me from down there? Maybe. Oh god. Ice physics really ramp up when you start moving fast, huh? This is actually where you kind of have an excuse for accidentally touching the spotlights. Really easy to accidentally slide into one. Oh god. We are in a danger zone, I guess. Reload, it's so hilarious. I should probably kill the horse guy first, honestly. Oh, legendary Joker. Legendary Jonker. Out here jorking it. And by it, let's just say, my yeehaw. Did y'all see that? The second I pressed Q to start the acid spit, that's when you heard the snake hissing. I think I got it with my acid spray, though. Alright, what are you? Chance to not consume ammo while standing still. Not tremendously useful. Especially in the higher difficulties, if you stand still in this game, you die. You fucking die for doing that. Oh, there's a zip line. I'm always in my haw. Haven't really been using the zip lines much because I don't need them. Oh yeah, that's right. I have another jump too. I forgot I have double jumps. Where's the next one? Can you destroy these? Okay, if you shoot them, you can trigger a storm. Today I learned. I didn't realize that was an option. You could be handy. Teehee. Yeah, they have too much health to really melee, even while the shield's down. Wouldn't recommend. It's like a child when you're pretending to be like, no, you have to reload. You shot 10 times. Fine. Okay, I'm back. I didn't realize you could actually trigger those. It's another way to fuck with people online, I suppose. Just not even be close to a storm eye and just touch it. Just shoot it. Oh, there's a thing on that. Can I beat the train by running? I go this way, maybe. Although I really gotta cut across, actually, no. Not that way. I thought it was just like a stage hazard. I didn't realize there was a thing on it. Snowman. Hehehe. Yeah, I should probably focus on the train that I was trying to do. Let's go like over here, I think. So if I go on the ice, it goes a little bit faster because I get the extra. Oh, I want that gold. I want that gold, but I also want the legendary Joker. Or there's an achievement or like an unlock for punching one of the turret guys. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Move speed, fire rate, and lower gravity, hell yeah. I don't care that I triggered a swarm. Wonder if I could just completely ignore... Like, I think you do have to kill them to end the swarm. I'm pretty sure it doesn't end until you kill enough dudes. Oh god, there's no one hitting that on the train. Yeah, nothing can realistically catch up to me while I'm on the train like this. Maybe I'll just take the train over here to the quest again. Just ride it for a bit. Oh, did I double up on the finger guns? I meant to have a second T-pose. I fucked up. Oh, Joker. You know what? Fuck it. I want Joker. I will not forget the Joker. Oh, that's the one where it reduces your max HP but kills Helio. It's useful. Can be a little scary on the higher difficulties, though. Yeah, that's how you can tell this is a fantasy game, because they have reliable public transportation. Ability ammo. Soul Siphon. I mean, we'll be down to 100. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, right, because I had 130 max, it dropped it down by a little extra. Thought it was just 30 HP. It is 30% HP. Can I make it from here? I could from a higher vantage point, but I'm just gonna take the zip line of shame here. Alright, let's see if I can find this thing. Nope. Whoop, 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 whoop. Actually, this is a better place to stand. Those are the turret guys, I'm pretty sure. The little green circle. It's hard to tell what's just a snowflake and what is actually what I'm aiming for. There are a lot of small white circles on the horizon. I don't think that's it. That's like a green glowing thing. Sure would be nice if it wasn't placed in the middle of a danger zone with all the extra jargon floating around. Where is this thing? Is that a Joker? That is a Joker. I don't see it. I'm gonna grab the Joker while I try and see it. Damage and reload speed. Doppler effect. I love Doppler effect on things, man. When a sound gets lower pitch as it passes by. Oh baby, that's the good stuff. I do not see. It's on the ground somewhere? Not that. Oh god, you go so fast though when you stack the front dashes on the ice. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it just inherits your momentum, so you get a little bit of movement. Okay, but seriously, where is this? Mirror. Like, I don't think it can be too low from the tower, because it cannot physically poke through that. Like, I'm assuming it cannot go through the ground. That's a chest. I think that's a watcher eye, actually. Kind of wish I had the sniper. Oh, is that it? What I saw? No, I don't think that was it. It's like a white glow that I'm supposed to be looking for, at least for all the other ones. It's been a white glow. I would assume it's the same for this one. Is that it? No. Maybe just try and go in a circle from here and see if I can get lucky. It's not on the train, is it? I don't see any mirrors on the train, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, from this angle there wouldn't be anything possible. The only problem is this is not a good way to do it. Like, it should kind of catch if I'm close enough to it, but... getting to that point is the tricky part. Not too low? I genuinely don't see the reflector anywhere. It's definitely not the correct way of doing this, but I cannot see the damn thing. Tain't seen it. Unless it's like in the sky in a mountain somewhere? Can a gamer look up? I don't know. Maybe I'll go grab the objective. Because that's not going to trigger the permanent storm. Very unlikely, but maybe I'll see it on the way. I don't know. Who needs a horse? Of course, they despawn right as I walk up to them. I need to try... I don't do it enough, but if I start with the lightning and then use acid on it, it creates a semi-permanent damage zone as long as I'm pointing at the lightning zone on the ground. Which can do a lot of damage. Nuke barrel. Nuke barrels can be dangerous and thrilling. Thought that was it for a second. That is just a candle. I should be doing more revolver shots just to get some damage on it to level it up. Just want to get more Joker capacity on it. Yes, that's great. I see you. I just backslid into that dude's head and got a headshot. Hell yeah. Dude's rock. Okay, that guy absolutely spawned behind me. Y'all saw that. He did not exist until a second ago. I was looking down that way. So they absolutely do not give a shit about line of sight or whatever. They will just exist if they feel like it. Perish. Actually, I shouldn't do that because I will still take damage. There is residual damage after the nuke goes off. Joker heals for plus 50 HP. I mean, that just makes it a full heal, which is fine. Although we get heals on kill now, too, so... is there, like, a zip line to go up, or do I have to... I just do this. Should be able to Skyrim jump my way up here. Definitely not intentional, but we made it. Killed 62 enemies, huh? Heh. Actually need some secondary ammo here. God, I love the double jump combo with this, because then you just kind of like paint the entire ground. Like you got an acid jetpack or something. Look out. Actually save that. That can be a treat for later if I need it. Hey man, hey man. Also, you can quickly sweep a bunch of birds if they're hanging out just out of range. Or even punch a bird if you feel like it. Pretty sure double jump is enough to get to birds. I think the healthy boy Joker would be pretty nice right now. It's now that I'm regenerating health for every kill I make, it's pretty easy to stay at max. Alright, and then you do a second wave. Actually, am I good on ammo? Yeah. Basically the same thing, but the totem now does shockwaves. Not too bad. I'm gonna punch a bird. Hee. Hey, man. We'll save those jokers for later. Stop existing. When I first started playing, I was like, are birds the only aerial enemy? It'd be kind of cool if they added more. And then the railgunner started showing up in hard or very... I think it was very hard. From the bit of time that I played, I haven't seen any Nightmare exclusive enemies. Alright, let's load up. Okay. I still want to do that quest. It's going to bother me if I don't do it, because I'm pretty sure I'm almost done. Gold? No, that's a lamp. That is a grave. Ooh. Oh, I'm tempted, but I really don't want to go full dark map again while I'm trying to figure out... That could actually make it easier to find the glow, honestly. But I would rather not have that for everything else to deal with the boss. I thought those were enemy projectiles. They were ballistic tumbleweeds. I went the exact... Oh no, it's down south. I was probably going to wrap up stream after this one because I'm getting kind of hungry. But if you want to play later tonight, hit me up. I'll be down to cowboy. Seriously, where the fuck is this mirror? Not that. If anybody sees it, feel free to shout it out. Just, give me a compass direction to look from, because people being like, oh no, it's over there, it's over there. Usually that message is like 5 seconds later. Is that it? Oh, it was a snowflake that just happened to be right on the spot of the map there that I thought I was looking at. Look, there's no way it's on the train, is it? That was on the train. I didn't see any glowy stuff, and from this angle, I would be able to see it for sure. Oh, is that it? There it is. I meant to try and mark that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Oh, that is hard to pick out. There we go. Still not done. Not going to question where that came from, but thank you. Now, whatever, I don't care. It's more souls, it's more jokers. There's another one. Another nerd house. The only thing I don't like about the shotgun reload with the speed up Joker after it's fully empty is that if you hold down the mouse button, which you'll probably be doing that a good amount because that's how you burst fire, it'll stop reloading. So the second that there is a single bullet in the clip, it will stop to fire one more bullet and then reload again. And it'll do it very quickly. Oh, there's a ton of other spells, yeah. I'm using these ones because they work with my Joker. I have a legendary Joker where if I have any spells 35 seconds or under cooldown, they get a bonus 20% cooldown reduction, which is very strong. That means I can blast lightning every 18 seconds. I should try the cactus turrets and stuff, though. I want to mess around with those. Of course, this one is right here. It's comically easy compared to the other one, jeez. Do I even have to change the direction? Is it literally just turn left until I hit it? Yep. Do I have to do an event for this? Okay, no. Okay, I think we've basically scrounged up every other piece of the map at this point. Actually, what's in the Marauder Fort? There might be a disc or something. Cheers, bud. Sometimes they put the shields up, but then they're still, sticking out of their shield. They're poking out. Oh, hey, spell cooldowns. This is a lot better for the, 100-second plus cooldowns. Not great for the little ones. But I'm the only one here. Bye. I need some ammo. Actually, was that a chest? I hate when this happens, when like pickups will stack on top of something else, and I think it'll generally try and prioritize health ups. The problem is that if you need ammo, it's under that, it'll try not to get that. You're like, but your health is full. Great, so don't pick it up. Focus on the thing that I can pick up, please. I was gonna say, there's probably some more gold down here, but first... I'm gonna try punching it. I want to punch it. Boosh! Oh no, that wasn't a kill. Hold up. Wait right there, I'm coming back. Boosh! There are some melee jokers, but I don't think they're really worth building into. That'd be cool if they added like melee weapons, like proper ones, like a lasso, a whip or something. Oh, this is the... I got a little distracted by the tunnel. I went in and I was like, ooh, things. It dropped a second one. Do you want to pick up this gold on the way out, though? Hello? Okay, that's right. I forgot I have the Joker that potentially reduces or makes ammo free. If you're standing completely still, which is not good. It'd be cool if it was like, maybe if you're standing completely still, it's like a much higher chance, like a 70% chance or 75%. And then if you're moving, it's like a 20% chance or something, or maybe a little lower. Because standing still in this game, at least on the higher difficulties, that's death. That's how you die. Unless you want to do like move, fire, move, fire, move, fire, but that's also very awkward. Alright, clear out this area and then we'll fight the boos. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, ammo's looking pretty good. Let's fight a train. Was this a train? Yeah, this is a train. A literal soul train. Thankfully, this guy is at least inside the Thunder Zone. I think the train, you generally want to try and split the damage up between the cars rather than just trying to destroy all at once, because they doesn't start deploying the lasers until you start destroying them. So I'm just going to spread out the damage a little equally here. But first, kill Snake. Kill Snake, said Revolver Ocelot. Alright, I need some ammo real bad. Spend some of my secondary too. Yeah. No. Confetti does nothing, it's just saying you hit something, but it's very funny. When you pop it on like a minigun, it just goes off 20 times in a second. Spells are, at least the spells that I have, they're not great for this boss. I think you can deal some damage, but it's better for grounded enemies, honestly. Actually, can I destroy it just by shooting the front? If I just shoot the engine, do I even have to bother with the backside? Oh, you can fully destroy the front too, okay. So that's what happens once you start destroying parts. Which is why you should probably just segment them out. Cheers, bro. Where's my stuff? There we go. Boomerang fragment. Let's go. I wonder if the horse also gets increased speed when you, like, dash jump on ice. I want your money. Your turn, I want gold. For you. That should be down to damage over time. Oh no, my mount, no! I can't use my horse anymore, no! What am I gonna do without my horse? No. Bonk. "17 kills. 17 kills basically for free, too. Like, I'm not spending any of my ammo for it. And they regenerate super quick. Chat, I think the basic spells might be very good. I also love that run down the line and then shoot lightning combo. That's really good. Who needs a horse? $100 that time, that's a good amount. I like how I just passively get a ton of experience with acid because it's basically free to cast and I get all the residual damage over time as well. Yeah. Oh, it's time. The good shit. Also gotta fix my T-pose emote because that did not work correctly. Like how the hands are detached, so just floating hands on the side. Hell yeah. Now I can have a little hoedown. So if I remember this Joker was... I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, first bullet is accurate and whatever. No, what? Wait a minute. These... Weapon gains fire rate for every 50 damage dealt. That's pretty good. If that doesn't cap, that's pretty good, actually. But I'm assuming that's just for damage with the weapon, not global damage. Actually, I never really looked at the quad-cylinder jokers. I just kind of slapped on whatever. This one also has machine gun. This one has the ricochet joker. While aiming your shots at perfect accuracy, every 20 bolts fired, shoot 5 homing bolts at nearby enemies. Because, like... yeah, like, this one... I feel like this one would be really good with the ricochet. But right now it just feels kind of underwhelming. I'm not a fan of the stars. How many Joker slots do I have here? 3? I don't want to put on Rush Blast, that's kind of whatever. Oh, could I even sell it if I wanted some... I'm kind of tempted to sell it, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. I want this, but it's 1,200 souls. What if I went gambling instead? What if I got some legendary Jokers? I don't think I can buy any. Oh no, I can buy these now. Oh, you know what? It's probably level locked. I was gonna say, why can I just now suddenly see these? Utility pickups are disabled. Your utility automatically refills after 90 seconds. That's pretty good. I think that's actually better than the lazy Joker. Like, I know it's a legendary, but if you just want like ammo, like I think that's probably a better pick. And glass cannon. Yeah, this is the one that gives you increased melee damage, but then you also lose 25% HP. This is the risky Joker. This is the one that kills you on nightmare mode. So wait, does... Does minigun get anything unique? Actually, if minigun would get ricochet... Ooh. Increase damage and fire rate the faster you are. Fire rate for every... Both of these are good for minigun. I think ricochet would be really good. That would help deal with crowds. I'll keep elemental spin though. That's useful. Just random chance in elementals. Let's go gambling. We'll do a gamble. Okay. I think... How many could I hold, theoretically? 2, 3... Yeah, we're now at the theoretical limit of extra jumps. Actually, I think that caps, doesn't it? Yeah, it caps at 2, so... I guess I could just sell it to get some souls back. Because I believe you can get more in a stage. So if I were to do... Yeah, I know, it just hard stops you. Unless they had, like, trading or something for Jokers. Wait, can I do this now? Actually, what was the one... Is it a Prime? I'm pretty sure it's on the... It's a character Joker. I think it might be a purple. Yeah, Battle Mage, no. This one. 30% spell cooldown reduction, but minus 30% HP. Because then I'd be at what? Assuming this is additive and not multiplicative, that'd be 50% spell cooldown, so pretty fast. Because then cutting these down to like 50 seconds, 60 seconds. Acid thrower would go down to like 15, lightning would go down to 10 seconds. But drain would be like 12 seconds. I wonder how long the turrets last. I wonder if you could stack these together and get like multiple turrets active at the same time. Let's gamble again. Why not? Passive regain HP. As long as it's not like a white or a green, I'm happy with it. Okay, man. I literally can't stop winning. Holy shit. I might slap that on the revolver, actually. The bell shot is fine, but I find I don't really need the healing from the bells too much when I get the drain instead. Cool. I think that's a good time to call it. Pull a bunch of purple jokers, a legendary. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, folks. That is going to do it for me, though. Gotta stand up and rustle me up some grub. I will be back on Thursday. I got another game to check out there. And I hope to see you then around noon. Hopefully my internet cooperates. Hopefully that nonsense with the internet is done. For a long time. Forever. Hopefully forever. Anyways, have a good one, folks. Take it easy.